Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are on day 10 of your 30-day yoga challenge. So today we're going to slow it down because I got a crazy practice for you tomorrow. But we're going to slow it down today and do more of that yin yang practice. A little less on the yang, so more focused on the yin today, but still some movement within the body. We are going to focus on the shoulders. Um, yeah, that's about it. So we will start with a really short meditation today. So go ahead and come to a seated posture. You can be on your knees, you can be cross-legged, whatever is comfortable for you. And go ahead and shut the eyes. Just let your breath be natural here. Start to let the body find a bit of ease, a bit of comfort. All right, so as we move into Thanksgiving, of course, the big word that we hear is gratitude, thankfulness. But if you have been in my classes on my Instagram for a while, gratitude is always a big part of what I like to instill in my students and my life. Setting gratitude and having a gratitude practice really just helps us shift our mindset and our attitude, which is a big part of your yoga practice. So we use this time to shift the way we feel in our bodies, but also to shift our emotions, to shift our outlook and perspective. So we're going to do that today together with a little gratitude meditation. So as you're here with the eyes closed, just start by calling to mind one thing. So it could be anything. It could be an object. One thing that you are grateful for. Okay, when that thing comes to mind, we're going to send that thing light and love. So as you take a breath in, imagine breathing in a stream of bright white light. And then as you exhale that light, sending out love and warmth to that thing. So that 2 more times. Inhale, breathing in light. And exhale, breathing out, sending love. One more. Inhale, breathe in light. And exhale, send out love. Okay, and then we'll move on to calling to mind one person that you're grateful for. It could be a person in your present, person in your past, maybe even a person in your future. So someone you're manifesting in your life. And then with that thing in mind, we inhale light. Exhale, sending love. Inhale, breathe in that light. Exhale, sending love to that person. One more, breathe in light. And exhale, sending love. Okay, and then our last moment of gratitude. Call to mind a moment in time that you are grateful for. So again, this can be past, present, or future. And as that thing comes to mind, that moment, we breathe in the light and exhale love. Breathe in light. Exhale, sending love to that place and time. One more, breathe in light. And exhale love. Alright, go ahead and open the eyes. Let's inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Connect the palms. Exhale, draw your hands down to your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. All right, we're gonna walk forward into a tabletop. So come to your hands and knees. Set anything, maybe you were sitting on a side. And we'll start with cat-cows. So inhale, let the belly drop, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, the belly falls. Exhale, we round. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Press away from the earth. Stretch to the tops of the shoulders. And then inhale, come to a flat back here. From here, tuck the toes, lift the hips. We'll find a downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, let's walk the hands to the back of the mat, meeting the feet. Bring the feet, hips with distance, a little wider. Left hand stays down. Bend the left knee, right arm to the sky. Find a twist. Good. From here, take an inhale. We're going to reach the right hand behind our back towards the left hip. Stay in your twist. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Switch sides. Right knee bends, left arm to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the left hand behind your back. Palm open. One more breath. Alright, and then exhale, bring the left hand down to the mat. Inhale, heel toe the feet back to about in line with your hips. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Breath out. Okay, from here, right leg to the sky. Inhale. Step the right foot between the hands, left knee down. Inhale, bring the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands come behind you, interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, let's bring the hands over the knuckles to the right hip. Stay in your lunge. Take an inhale. Stay for your exhale. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, inhale, bring the arms back up to center. Exhale, hands down, frame the foot. Half split, straighten the right leg. Pull the hips back. Flex the foot, breathe in. Breathe out. Right knee bends, step back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, bring the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift the chest, hug the shoulder blades together. Exhale, hands come to the outside of the left hip this time. Take a breath in, draw the shoulders down. Stay, breath out. One more, inhale. Good, exhale, hands come to your, hands come up to the sky, inhale. Sorry. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Straighten the left leg, pull the hips back. We take a breath in, breath out. Downward facing dog, bend the left knee and step back. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, drop the knees and lower all the way down to your belly. One time cobra, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower back down. Child's pose, knees wide, hips to heels. Pause here. Take 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Okay, we're going to stay in child's pose. If you need to come out of it for a second, feel free. Reset, send those hips back. Okay, come up onto the forearms just to start here. We're going to bring the left arm under the right. So like you're threading the needle. Lean down onto your left shoulder and bring the left cheek down to the mat. You can leave the right arm long, or you can bring the right hand around your back. Your choice here. And this is going to be our first held yen pose. So a couple minutes on this side. Let the hips sink back. Press your weight down onto the outside of that left shoulder. And just let the breath be natural and easy here. If the right arm gets tired, you can relax the right arm down. You can even bring the right palm, right hand underneath that left ear for more support. Really the focus is the left shoulder, so we're not too concerned with what that right arm is doing. holding about 10 more breaths. Alright, inhale, come back up, bring that left arm forward, and then we're going to crawl onto our bellies. We will come back to the other side in a moment, but I know holding that child's pose a long time can be rough on the knees. So let's come to our bellies for a Sphinx pose. Making 11s with the forearms, lifting the chest, keeping the head and neck long. And soften the gaze or shut the eyes. So by holding ourselves up, we're actually strengthening the shoulders here. If you lift up out of the shoulders a little bit, you can make this a little more active if you would like, or you can just relax a little bit. But notice the sensation in your legs. The feeling from being in that child's pose for a few minutes. Notice any tingling, any urge to want to move or wiggle. Just let the body sit with that sensation. Just being aware. Letting the legs reset here while the rest of the body does the work. So the lower back and your shoulders. A few more breaths. Okay, from here, let's press it back to child's pose. Press it back slowly as to not overwork that lower back. We'll press it back down. Full child's pose, just a breath in, breath out. Okay, and then we'll come back to the forearms. Stay in the child's pose position. This time we're going to bring that right arm under the left. Bring the right shoulder down to the mat, right cheek. Or you bring it behind the back. And just pause here, focusing on the rotation in the right shoulder this time. About 5 more breaths. Alright, go ahead and bring that right arm back through. We're going to crawl out onto our bellies again. Okay, so start in a Sphinx pose with the forearms down. Excuse me, that made me a little stuffy. Alright, and then bring the palms out a little bit wider than your shoulders. And then press up, straightening the arms. Press down with the palms of your hands. Seal pose. We're not going to hold as long as Sphinx. Take about 5 to 8 breaths here. Okay, and then go ahead and lower back down. Bring the elbows out wide and let the forehead rest on the tops of your hands. Pause. Let the spine lengthen. back up, take a quick child's pose. Last time, I promise. Okay. And then from here, come forward. We're going to roll on to our seat. Okay. The legs are going to come out long right in front of you. We're going to bend the right knee, place the right foot over the left leg. From here, let's bring the right arm back. Bring the left arm to the sky. Take a breath in. And then exhale, bring the left arm outside of the right leg. And start to twist towards the right arm. Maybe gazing behind you. Using this left arm, left tricep to draw the right knee more towards the center of your body. So more towards the left side, actually. Okay, 3 breaths. Okay, come to center as you inhale, and then take a little counter twist to the left. All right, back to center. Let's switch sides. So bring the right leg long, cross the left foot over the right. Left hand stays back, right arm comes to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Use the left palm as leverage to twist a little deeper. Gaze over the left shoulder. And then let the right arm do the work to draw the left knee towards the center of your body, or towards that right side of your mat. So you're pressing it back. 3 breaths here. Make them long and slow. All right, come back to center. Inhale. Little counter twist to the right. Okay, and then come back to center. We are actually gonna roll back onto our bellies. We'll come back down. We're gonna do one more pose for our shoulders today. I think we did this in another class, but if not, you'll learn it now. Okay, so flat on our backs. You're gonna bring the arms out to airplane, so to a cross. Right shoulder comes to the mat. And I have to stick my arm underneath this dusty console. Hopefully you have more space. Okay, sorry. Right cheek to the mat. You're gonna roll on to your right hip. Bring the left foot over the right, rolling onto that right shoulder. So you can lift the belly up off the mat, roll as much onto that right side as you need, and open up this left hip. Okay. You can leave the right or left palm right here on the mat in front of your chest. Or you can bring that left arm around the back again for that half bind. Pause here. So we're rotating the shoulder in the opposite direction. Real important to get that full rotation of the shoulder. So you're likely not in this position with the shoulder in your daily life. But the shoulder was designed to rotate in all these directions. So it's important we try to move as much as we can, touching all those points, so our joints can stay nice and lubricated and mobile as we grow older. Okay. So a lot of times the right arm or whatever shoulder arm you're leaning onto is going to fall asleep. That's okay. It's normal. Your arm is not going to fall off. Just sit with it. You have a few more breaths. One more breath here. All right. You did it. That's it. Come back to the belly. Okay. Reset. So bring both arms back out to your cross. Left cheek to the mat. Roll to your left hip. And bring the right foot over the left. You can leave the right hand in front of your chest, or you can bring that right hand behind you on your back. Okay. So I've been having some pain in my outer right hip. So I'm actually going to bend my knees and stack my legs here instead of coming into the open hip variation of this. So that is always an option for you, especially if you feel like this right foot can't touch behind you. Good. So this will take a little bit of the stretch off of my left shoulder, but more important for me today to protect that right hip. Good. So if you at any point you're feeling pain, just pull back a little bit. You are welcome to send me a message and say this hurt or this didn't feel right. I can try to help you out as best I can here virtually. But there's lots of ways to adjust different poses for different body types, for different ways that we're feeling on any particular day. So your pose doesn't have to look the same every day or like mine every day or ever. Right? It's a beautiful thing about yoga. We're just learning and exploring the body so that we know when to pull back, when to go deeper. Right. A few more breaths. Okay, go ahead and roll back onto your belly. Let's come back to elbows out wide, palms together, drop the head down. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Okay, from here, we're just going to roll onto our backs. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a tight hug into the body. Tight squeeze. One more big breath here. All right, and then exhale. Find Shavasana. Legs long. Arms rest by your side. Shut the eyes back down. And you have a minute here for your last moment of stillness. All right, as usual, you're welcome to stay in your Shavasana. I will close this out from a seated posture if you would like to begin making your way there. All right, on your next breath, reach the arms up, connect the palms over your head. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, bow forward, and we say namaste. All right. Awesome job, guys. I will see you all tomorrow.